As he's enjoying his time in Paris, he sent me some pictures of him sitting by the water with a plate full of rancid cheese, which he said's the best, and wine. That's what can happen to you when you're sitting on over there. And our special time of the morning on a Friday, the 29th day of September, is our Nashua Community Music School's Musician of the Month. Now, you can see this looks great, as a matter of fact, the piano and the singer in the studio this morning, which we'll get to in a second. WSMN1590.com. That's a Facebook thing, so you can actually come into the chat room if you like, and I can see all these little balls rolling across the thing again and whatever those things are. So thanks for stopping by. On the keyboard, way off there on the right-hand side, you can see him, ladies and gentlemen, on cam, Mr. Mike, professional musician, Iodice. How you doing, Mike?
Good. How are you?
Could you just play me a little something on the keyboard so I can get this dialed in, please? All right. It doesn't have to be so morbid. First thing. It's a morning show. There we go. Oh, that sounds good. Thank you. And Lindsay Rinaldi, you did not make the last one, right, because of vacation?
Yes, I got to take a summer vacation before school for the first time in 3 years. But I'm happy to be back.
Okay, and we're happy you're back. But the person that did sit in for you did a great job.
Great.
Website for the Nashua Community Music School?
It's NashuaCMS.org.
Okay. All right, well, welcome back, and we're back at another Musician of the Month. If you've got a couple of things that are going on with the school you'd like to put on the radio,
yes, absolutely. So it is the beginning of the school year. We just started at the beginning of September, so we have all sorts of private lesson programs, group classes, and ensembles that are going on that are open for registration. We do registration for private lessons on guitar, piano, trombone, clarinet, every instrument you've heard on the show, and more. So if you're interested in getting involved with music, learning to play that instrument that you never got a chance to play, or maybe joining a group where you can make music with other people, please do give us a call at 603-881-7030.
And how's Mike doing over there?
Mike is doing great. He's been a real trooper. He volunteered his time last night at our Nashua Community Music School open house, where we had just around 50 people coming through, learning about our programs, taking sample mini lessons, as well as taking free classes. So it was a really great, fun evening. And this Sunday, actually, our not only is our Musician of the Month going to be performing again, but a bunch of our other Nashua Community Music School students will be joining us at our last performance at the Nashua Farmers Market on Sunday, October 1st.
Is that the last of the Farmers Market, or just the last for you guys?
It's the last for us. It's the last for the music school, but we are excited to return there next season. Okay, so this is this weekend right here on our main street, which is a great place to basically have a party, I think. And September 30th will be the new folk music festival. Are you guys involved in that at all? We're not. We're working at the farmers market the very next morning at 10 a.m. Well, we'll be there setting up at 8 a.m., you know?
Yeah.
But we're excited because we're going to get to use the Nashua street pianos for that performance.
Okay. Now, in the studio here this morning, our Musician of the Month is Kaylee Tangway. Good morning, Kaylee. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
This is... You're 16 years old.
Yeah.
And you've gone to Nashua Community Music School for 2 years?
Yes, my second year.
Okay. So are you in school now?
Yeah, I should be in school right now.
Okay. You got to pass, huh?
Yeah.
But you're a singer.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you normally sing at like 7 o'clock in the morning?
No, I've never sang this early.
Okay. Well, so what type of music do you listen to? I mean, I can see some of the songs we're about ready to hear from you, but what do you listen to?
I listen to mostly like new pop music, but I do listen to like country and other types of music.
Okay. So how does that work with somebody that's doing voice? Who's the voice teacher anyway? You?
Well, no, I'm not Kaylee's voice teacher. We have 3 voice teachers on staff. Kaylee's voice teacher is Miss Tori Caruso, and she's awesome because she has her background from the Berklee College of Music in Boston, so she has a real specialty in working in popular styles and jazz, which is definitely, I would say, Kaylee's forte.
Now, your mom's sitting over there. Does she sing?
No.
You don't have to say it like that. I mean, really. Do you have brothers and sisters?
No, I'm an only child.
And have you ever picked up an instrument?
Yeah, I've picked up a few instruments. They just I never stuck with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Guitar, nothing? No?
I've tried guitar. I've tried piano. I've done flute. All that
Forget the
stuff.
flute. All right, but no guitaring, huh?
No.
So, I mean, if you inspired to maybe write a couple songs yourself, you have to get with another musician. You haven't tried to do it with a guitar. If you pick it up, it's a lot easier if you could do it yourself, right? So do you play with other individuals or sing? Do you have a band?
I don't have a band, but I do sing with another student, Jacob Dow, a lot.
And he's a former musician of the month as well. So again, all these musicians of the month rising to the top.
Oh, I got you.
Getting their start on this show.
We can see them on the cam. The cam's on Mr. Mike Iodice, keyboard extraordinaire over there, and the young lady, Kaylee, who, have you done any voice exercising this morning before you sang? You're just going to come in here and rip it out.
No, I did sing before I came.
And what do you do when you do warm up?
Well, I warm up with the piano a lot with like my voice teacher, and then sometimes I just go through my songs. And
Well, what if you're home? You don't have it. Nobody you just told me your mom doesn't play. Does anybody else play around you? You just got to sing a cappella throughout the house, right?
Yeah.
So what do they have? Is there certain exercises that you need to do?
There's a bunch of exercises. There's like different ones that help with different things with your voice.
And what would you consider her to be? Is she a tenor? Is she a soprano? What?
Have you guys talked about that?
No.
Well, do you have a range? Can you get like up there till glass breaks or no?
I would think that Kaylee's probably a soprano.
Huh?
So-
Mike? What? Soprano 1 to 2. Her? Yeah. Okay. Have you ever listened to music from like my era? Well, your mom looks much younger than me, so I mean, does she listen to music in the house, your mother?
It's mostly my music. I control the music usually.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to get into her doing a couple songs here this morning, live on the air, and Mike's going to play. I don't know which one we're going to do first. What do you want to do? Which one's the easier? It's 7:20 in the morning, for goodness sakes.
So we're going to start with Dancing on My Own.
Dancing on My Own. Who sings that?
Caleb Scott.
I have no clue what that is. Most of the listening audience may not either, but they're going to find out.
They sure are.
So if you want, if we just want to do a little mix here so I can get this right. Do you want to try singing something just so I can get you? Give me a la 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 la.
La, 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 la.
All right, well, let's give it a whacking up, and I'll fool around with it as it goes on. It is live on the WSMN1590.com. Not only are we in the over-air broadcasting, but we've actually have live video going on in the studio, so you can actually see Kaylee, and you can see Mike playing at the same time. So it's live, too. So let's give it a roll. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you have any water or anything? You didn't even have anything to drink. Can she drink coffee or no? Is she too old? No coffee for you. Oh, you got some...
I drink coffee all the time.
You do? Mm-hmm. No.
I need it.
Ma! Listen. You don't have any of this, though. This is real Colombian coffee from Colombia, from the guy behind you that has coffee fields.
Look at that.
All right. When you're ready, Mike.
Somebody says you got a new friend. Does she love you better than I can? There's a big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet she's around. And yeah, I know it's stupid, but I just gotta see it for myself. And I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. No.
Whoa! Are you for real? Wow. Man, that is awesome. Yeah, you're definitely soprano 1. And if there was another level, we'll give her that one. That's fantastic, man, especially at this time of the morning, right? Now, how do you even practice something like that? You know, it's like the song is you know, you listen to it probably recorded, in which I will do after, now that you've done it. And it's like this, what type of warm-ups can you possibly do to hit those notes? You know, it's like you just got to go.
Yeah.
Right? And what do you do if, you know, you don't have an instrument at home? You know, can't get over to the music school all the time to practice. How do you sing? Do you sing to karaoke? Do you sing to the song? What do you do?
A lot of times I'll look up like a karaoke version on YouTube,
right,
and I'll just practice with that. And
that's the way to do it, right?
Either I'll perform with that or I'll perform with like an instrument.
Just does anybody tell you when you're off key or anything, or you just run around? Your mother just loves anything. You could, anytime you tell her.
She tells me.
Oh, that's hard to do. It's you know, I guess it would be okay if you have the actual song down in your headphones or whatnot, and you can sing above it. But when you're playing to karaoke, you don't have anything to guide you in the beginning, right? That's pretty good job.
Thank
well
you.
done. So, what do you aspire to do? You're 16 years old. You go to, what is it, Nashua? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Nashua Tech.
Nashua Valley. What do you go to the tech for?
Cosmetology.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing you want to do with music or anything?
I know I want music to be like part of my life. I don't know like what I want to do with it, but I know I always like want it to be like something that I do.
Good.
When Kaylee came to us last year, I started to hear how the work that she was doing with Tori, and I was really impressed by that. So as she's getting older and she's maturing, we're trying to give her some more opportunities that would highlight what performing, out in the real world would actually be like, to see if that's something that you like to do.
Oh.
So you'll be hearing a lot more of Kaylee this year. That's for sure.
Who does she perform for in front of now?
Well, she's going to be doing the farmers market, and I have actually a bunch of other Nashua Community Music School events that I have her in mind for that I haven't told her about yet. So
have you sung in front of people before?
Yeah, I sing in front of people a lot.
Okay. You sing in front of people outside when it's 40 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Not at 10 in the morning, but I have sang at the Nashua stroll at night when it was freezing.
Yeah, she sang at the Winter Holiday Stroll last year,
now,
2 songs. It was like 40 degrees.
Yeah, that's not bad. A few years before that was like 10. So.
Yeah, it was.
Are you guys going to have a presence this year at the Stroll?
We sure are. We sure are. We're going to have our Trash Talk Percussion Ensemble out there playing. We're going to have a bunch of students. I'm hoping Kaylee will join us as well. But it'll be cold, but it'll be a good festive holiday fun. That's the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Do you enjoy performing in front of people when you're singing?
Yeah.
Or would you rather just sing in a booth and,
I like to sing in front of people.
How do you like listening to your own voice when you hear it played back?
I definitely listen to my voice a lot, so I can like figure out like things that I can change or like what I sound like to other people maybe. But I like to listen to it.
That's good. That's the diva mentality. We like seeing that. We need that. That's what we try to put in all of our students.
Yeah, most of us can't stand. I can't listen to anything. I do.
You're on the radio all the time. How do you not listen to that?
I'm live.
Well, would you look at that?
I don't even know how the listeners do it. I can't stand it. I don't know how to do it. But I mean, a lot of people don't. You talk to some of the guys that Mike and I grew up with. They don't listen to their old records anymore. They don't even want to hear them. First and foremost, we're too critical on ourselves, and they find a ton of things they might have done different. Yeah. Well, I mean, you really got a great voice. Let's get to our second song this morning, and if you're just tuning in, it's the monthly Nashua Community Music School Musician of the Month. Now, it's on the cam on the front page of WSMN1590.com, or, of course, the WSMN 1590 Facebook page, so you can actually come into the chat room. There's quite a few people in there watching you right now. And Mike Iodice is on the keyboard, and we're live overlooking downtown Main Street. So we've got another song. What are we going to do?
Yeah, we're going a little more old school on this one. We're going to do Jolene, Dolly Parton.
Okay. This should be fun.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
See, the problem is nobody can tell if Mike's screwing up. So he'd just be going through it, right? It's amazing to watch you do that and watch him, because he's reading that as if we would read a novel. And I still find that what a great talent that is, to be able to read music fluently like he does. It's a whole different language, you know?
It really is. And we're really lucky to have Mike Iodice on the faculty at the Nashua Community Music School. He still has just a few spots available left in his studio. So if you want to learn some piano, some songwriting, some great music techniques, please give us a call, 881-7030, any age. You can start at age 5, you can start at age 88, and anywhere in between.
Kaylee,
he's a great resource.
Tangway, she's a junior at Neshoba Valley Technical High School. She is the Nashua Community Music School's Musician of the Month, and her instrument is the voice. She's been singing for about 6 or 7 years, and for 2 years at the NCMS. You enjoy singing that song? Do you have you listened to the actual recording of Dolly Parton doing that song?
Yeah.
Do you listen to country music at all?
I do listen to country music.
So who's big in country music these days?
There's a lot of I don't know.
Me
There's
either.
a lot of newer artists.
Yeah, that's a whole new thing of country. Definitely not the country that I grew up with. You know, it's more poppy. More poppy country. But
When you were singing at that competition, what kind of artist came up?
There was some Carrie Underwood.
well, that's the one, the name.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the competition a little bit?
Yeah, let's talk about the competition. What's this all about?
It was a country star search competition.
Okay.
So I had an audition a couple weeks ago, and then I find out in October 29th if I can go to Tennessee for the other part of the competition.
Okay, who held this? Do you know?
New England Star.
New England what?
The New England Country Star.
Man, that's a tough gig to do, to hold that type of stuff up here in the Northeast.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's good. That's why we want to try it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get your hat in the ring there, then you go. Then you.
How
get
many
a
people
chance to go
audition
into
for that?
Tennessee.
I don't know. There is a couple days of auditions.
Yeah.
So we're all crossing our fingers for it.
Is that the song you sang during your audition?
No, the next song that I'm singing.
You sang the one from Carrie Underwood called Blown Away?
Yeah.
How many songs did they give you a chance to sing?
I think you could have sang two. You had a certain amount of minutes. I think you had 8 minutes.
Yeah.
To sing. So
did you just do the whole 8 minutes of Blown Away, or whatever time you used for that one song? You didn't change to another song?
No.
Did you wear a cowboy hat?
Yeah. No.
You didn't wear a cowboy hat? Forget about it then. I mean, it's not going to work. Did you wear cowboy boots? Did you look country?
A little bit maybe.
All right. So what happens if you? What's the next stage of that? If they say, hey, we think you got talent, what do they do?
I end up going down to Tennessee, and then I have another competition there, and I see if I can win an award there.
Okay. Well, you definitely got a great voice. There's no
Thank you.
doubt about that. So who played with you when you were doing that? Is it a person you normally play with, or did they just grab just a musician?
For that one, some places will let me plug my phone in. So for that one, I use a soundtrack,
Okay.
a karaoke version of it, and I just sang to that.
I admire you for doing that. That's tough stuff. Do you have a certain individual that you like to play with, or does it matter? I mean, you get a monkey to play the piano for you. Don't.
Very nice.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Very
I'm not. My point is, does it matter? I mean, she's singing to phones here. I mean, come on. But at the Nashua Community Music School, you work with a human, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference? No.
Not
Okay. Well,
really.
that's good. That means that you're adaptable to the situation. You know what I mean? 'Cause
When
there's
you're a singer, you need to be able to work with as many different people as possible.
Yeah.
So, and it's really important, although we know a lot of students sometimes do practice with recordings,
Yeah.
that they get the live music experience as often as humanly possible. Which is why we're so lucky that Mike is here today in the morning.
Yeah. Do you sing with anybody else, duet style? Have you sang with anybody? We already know your mother can't sing, so that's what she said. I didn't say that. So you don't have anybody to harmonize with.
I do sing with another student.
Yeah.
We've been singing for a while.
Any
together.
males?
Yeah.
How's that sound, Lindsay?
It sounds great. She sings with Jacob Dow, who again was another
Yeah.
musician of the month, quite a lot. And
You
you
like
guys
that?
sang at the New Muse Festival this year,
Yeah.
right? Together. So that was the Downtown Street
Right,
Festival in May, where they had all like the new music acts. So they sang a set together there. It was awesome.
Have you taken any opera with this lady here? No. Okay. I'm just saying. Everybody knows that Lindsay sings opera, which she said she'll unveil to us at the in the holiday. Now you better start working on what I talked to you about in May, Lindsay. Okay, we want to do a live reading of the Christmas Carol on the air.
Okay.
So we're going to need players, and that's going to do parts.
All right. That sounds very
It's a
interesting.
3-hour annual show we do in the morning.
Okay.
So
all right.
Start signing up people to play parts, and we're all going to stand up in the new studio overlooking downtown Main Street and do the Christmas Carol. And right
sounds
before
pretty
that,
cool.
we will actually have Charles Dickens Jr., the great-grandkid, in the box.
Really?
Yes.
That's insane. Wow.
We do things on this show besides wasting airtime, you know. I do have quality guests on the radio.
That is really, really awesome.
So he's going to get a kick out of that. And if I can set it up to surprise him when he comes in, that would be fun. But
That'd be really fun.
now he does the Christmas Carol all by himself. He comes here, he does it on stage, he plays every character. I've watched him do it. He'll blow you away.
Whoa.
And this is the real Dickens. So we would like to do something like that.
Cool.
Kaylee Tangway is going to sing one last song for us here this morning on the Nashua Community Music School's Musician of the Month. And you can go to their website, Nashua.
CMS.org.
So what do you do with these audio recordings? You put them on the website, or
Yeah, so what we take is we take the audio recording and then we make it into a YouTube sample so people can easily share it.
All right,
we
good.
put it in our monthly newsletter, so every month everybody knows the good work that our students are doing.
The recording comes out pretty good, don't you think, Mike? The ones that we're doing here, they
It's-
sound all right.
I've actually edited.
What do you mean edited?
I've edited out the interview portion
Okay,
for
good.
some of the students who
Yeah.
need to use the audio tracks for like their own like audition recordings and things like that, and they've been so
Good.
thankful of that.
Give it a bill, Bardis, for that. Okay. Studio time's not cheap, is it, Mike? No. All right. We're looking forward to you singing another song. Now, think hard here. Of all the songs that you do sing on your own, which one is your favorite to sing, or top 5? It doesn't have to be
boy.
the perfect one. Do you have one that you really, boy, there's a song I just love singing?
I have one song that I've sang a lot. It's "Stay" by Rihanna,
Yeah.
and I sing it because it was my Pepe's favorite song before he passed away. He always loved it,
geez.
so I always tend to sing that one. Usually when I'm singing like a bunch of songs somewhere.
Well, she must have 1,000 songs in her head. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
trying to remember.
We gotta organize
And we're not the high-tech type of media industry here. There is no teleprompter in front of her. She has to memorize these words, and she's doing well to do this. So we're going to sing, or you're going to sing, Carrie Underwood's Blown Away, right?
Yep.
All right. Mr. Iodice, when you're ready. WSMN1590.com. You can see this on the front page of the website.
Dry lightning cracks across the skies. Those storm clouds gathered in her eyes. Her daddy was a mean old mister. Mama was an angel in the ground. The weatherman called for a twister. She prayed, blow it down. There's not enough rain in Oklahoma to wash the sins out of that house. There's not enough wind in Oklahoma to rip the nails out of the past. Shatter every window till it's all blown away. Every brick, every board, yesterday. Every tear-soaked whiskey memory blown away, blown away.
Yowza. Man, that's not an easy song to sing first thing in the morning, huh? Yeah, that's the word I was thinking too. She was, you can hear it. She nailed it, no doubt about that. Wow, fantastic job, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for getting up early, you know.
Thank you for having me.
And doing this. There's a lot of people in the chat room of Facebook that are sending these, I don't even know what these things are that are rolling across the screen. So you are getting those there as well. You can wave to the people at the cam right there. There you go. Mike, give a wave. Come on. There it is right there. Thank you. I enjoyed that. I really do. So you can go see her this weekend if you'd like on Sunday morning, 10 o'clock.
You got it. So she's actually performing at 11:45,
11:45.
but we got students performing between 10 and 12. So come out. We're right at Bicentennial Park, right on the Main Street Bridge in the heart of the Nashua Farmers Market. All sorts of different music going on. A bunch of voice students, piano, guitar, and ukulele. I'm playing the piano a little bit. It'll be fun.
How's that worked out for you?
It's been wonderful.
For the exposure for the Nashua Community Music School.
You know, it's been really wonderful because a lot of the students, we have 9 student formal recitals a year, which is really a good experience. But sometimes performing at something in a little bit more of a relaxed atmosphere, like a farmer's market or like a local music venue or something like that, sometimes that is a little bit different of a learning experience for students. It's really important. So it gives them the opportunity to try new things.
Great job. And had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. There she is, Kaylee Tankway. She's a junior at Nashua Valley Technical High School, 16 years old. She's been singing at Nashua Community Music School for 2 years, but you could tell she's been singing a lot longer than that, at least 7 or 8 years. All right. Thank you so much for coming in. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back, and we'll deal with the public health.
There's not enough rain in Oklahoma to wash the